Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary and welcome to another Craft Day Monday, where every Monday I post a new video. In today's video I am going to be making some laundry room wall decor. We have recently started redoing our laundry room, so the walls are plain and I wanted to spruce it up a little bit, so I decided to make some laundry room related items to go in there. And so yeah, one of my friends gave this little laundry room decor to me, which made me want to go ahead and do a bigger version of this. So I'm going to be recreating this one but bigger, and I'm going to add a few different things to it. So what you're going to need is some scrap wood that I have here. You're going to need some hot glue, glue sticks, different color felt. You're going to be needing something to cut with, scissors. You're going to be needing paint, and I bought this little piece of wood from Dollar Tree, and I also have these little wooden letters that I've already went ahead and painted black. And so we're just going to go ahead and get into the video. So what I'm going to do first is and you're going to need some type of wire that I have here. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera down so y'all can see what I'm doing. So I've already, as you can see, I've already went ahead and painted my board black because I wanted to go ahead and get that part out of the way. I made a little ironing board, and I just took and drew this shape and cut it out of some poster board also from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to glue this. I think I want to put this right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this right here. And I may have a little paint on my hands because I was painting. So let's just put the ironing board here and let that go ahead and dry. And now what I'm going to do next is go ahead and so I made these little wooden hangers. If y'all want to know how I did that, I will be more than happy to show y'all. And I'm just going to kind of place these. Well, actually, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my glue sticks. Stick a glue stick down in here. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue down. And I'm just going to stick that right here. And I'm just going to stick this one right across here. Like that. And I think I'm just going to stick this one like this. So. And we're just going to stick that one right there. So now what I'm going to do is I got this little stick here, and I'm just going to, I want to make sure that this is not worked. And it looked like it may be. So I'm going to just grab another stick. That I have here. And I'm going to take my shears, or you can use scissors. I'm just going to grab my scissors because that's what I have here. And just cut the ends off. I'm going to even this one up a little bit. and I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to put some hot glue across this back. And we're just going to stick that right here. I'm going to hold this until it dries. Let me go up a little bit with it. Okay, that's good. Okay, and now here at this point you can pretty much do whatever it is that you feel like that you want to add to it. I am going to I think I'm gonna fold some pieces of my felt and make these into towels and put these up here right on my shelf. So what I'm gonna do is take my white felt, and I am just gonna cut a little strip, cut it this way, give it a little bit of a tug, and you can fold it over, and you can fold it over again, and then you can just stick that right on your shelf. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue down through here, fold it, then I'm just going to fold it this way, put a little bit of hot glue down through here, and I am just going to cut off the ends, and we have one towel, and I am going to go ahead and add a little more hot glue just to make sure everything is laying flat. Put a little bit of hot glue through here, and we're just going to glue that down in place. I'm going to do that a couple more times. So we're just going to cut, and I'm just going to fold it over, put a little bit of hot glue down through here. I'm going to fold it over one more time, and then I'm just going to lay that here. Put a little bit of hot glue down on the bottom, and I'll put this down on this end. Now, I'm going to go in with the red, and we're going to do the same thing. And I'm not trying to make it like too overly fancy. I don't want a whole lot going on. I just basically want something that I can hang on my wall that is laundry room related, because right now my walls are like bare. There's nothing on them yet. So I wanted to make something to put on them. And I'm just going to do a little bit, another one, and I'm just going to do this one gray. So just going to cut a little piece, fold it over, add a little bit more to it, fold it one more time this way, put a little bit of hot glue down on there, put a little more right there, and I'm just going to stick this right here. And that is what all I'm going to do for that one. And now we have our little hangers there. And I want to take my, I got to get some yarn. And I have some here. And I'm just going to cut a little piece of it. We're just going to fold it. I'm going to grab my scissors. Not sure what I did with them, but okay. So I'm just going to grab this and we're just going to give this a little cut here. And I'm going to just go ahead and I'm just going to put a little knot here. And maybe here. Okay, before I do that, I'm going to grab my little miniature clothespins. So I have my miniature clothespins, which I kind of like to have, you know, just because. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gray, and I think I want to make like a little shirt. So I'm just going to cut this a little. And then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to cut a little more. And then I'm just going to cut up. So I'm going to set that out the way. And now I'm just going to fold this way. I think I'm going to leave it long like this. Yeah, I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this here. Going to glue this down like this. And I'm going to go ahead and cut a little V mark in the shirt. And then we're just going to cut here. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this little piece out. And I'm going to hang this. I grabbed that piece of black yarn that I was telling y'all about. And I'm just going to go ahead and make another knot. And I'm just going to put a little bit, a knot here. And I am going to cut here. Cut that there. And I'm just going to put a little bit of a knot here. And this is what we have. I'm going to put a dot of glue right here. And I'm just going to very carefully hold that down so I don't burn my finger. And I'm going to put a little bit right here. And we still have a little bit of, and now I'm going to take this clothespin and I am just going to go ahead and hook that like that. And we're just going to stick one like that. So we have our shirt on here, and here we have our ironing board. And I made an iron that I have drying. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my handle in, and there's our iron, and I am going to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of it. But before I do that, I am going to take another piece of this black yarn, or you can use gray, but I'm going to use black because this is what I have on hand, and this is going to be my plug. So I'm just cutting off a little piece. And I'm just going to stick that back here. Make a little knot. And I'm going to make that a little bigger. So we're just going to tie one more time. And if y'all hear that, we are getting a lot of rain here in Louisiana. And most likely all the rain that we are getting right now is definitely going to lead to flooding. So, and I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue under the bottom. And we're just going to stick that right there. And now I'm going to take a little piece of hot glue and I'm just going to put that down and we're just going to stick that right there. Now, if you want to take and put another little shirt across the ironing board, we can do that. So we're just going to take some of this red and I'm just going to cut it, and I'm not even going to make it to a shirt. I'm just going to lay it across the ironing board. Actually, let's pull this up and stick this on here like that. But I'm going to clean my edges up a little bit. There we go. So I'm just going to do this. Just put a little bit of hot glue here. Stick this down on there and have it over. Put a little bit of hot glue here. Stick this right down on top. Just like that. Now I'm going to take some of that white felt and we're going to make a little laundry basket. So I'm just going to cut. Like this. Cut over. Give it a little bit of a tug. And I'm just going to fold it. Fold it this way. Put a little bit of hot glue down through here, just like this. Fold that over. Do the same thing to the other side. Like that. I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue down here. Close that. And this part here, we want to leave that open. That's a little pocket. So we're just going to put some hot glue on the back. Right here. And here. And I'm just going to stick that right here. There we go. And you can cut little pieces of felt in any colors that you want and just tuck those in to resemble dirty clothes. So I am just cutting just random pieces and just sticking it down off in there. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to move this stuff out of the way. I'm going to set this out of the way. So what I'm going to do now is bring my little sign back. And here is the little letters that we have. And I'm just going to get these unstuck. And this is going to say laundry room blues. So I'm just going to place it like I want it to be. Or laundry day blues. So there's our sign, Laundry Day Blues. And I'm just going to take my hot glue and we're just going to go ahead and glue these down into place. I kind of just wanted something to put in my laundry room. Just something to hang in there. I said it doesn't have to be, I wasn't going for fancy. I just want something in there so my walls are not so bare. I may just put this sign in there just by itself and forget the other thing that I just made. Because I kind of just like this sign as it is. So, yeah. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. Should I just do it just the sign by itself? Or should I include the other little crap that I just made? So there we have it. Laundry Day Blues. Now, I'm going to put a heart here. And maybe a star here. Or should I do another heart? Yeah. So we're just going to stick that there. Now, I'm going to bring this back. And I'm going to grab my wire. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut with the scissors. That's how thin it is. So I'm going to go ahead and push this through here like this. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So we're just going to go ahead and stick that through. And I'm just going to pull it down a little bit. So we're just going to tuck this behind here. Like that. And I'm just going to tuck this. I went ahead and drilled holes down in the wire. Like that. Come over here. Do the same thing to this side. It took me a couple tries of adjusting this to get it just right. And now we're just going to twist it here. So I'm just going to twist that around. Take my scissors, cut that little bit off, and then I'm going to do the same thing to this side. And I'm just going to twist. Here, and we're just going to cut right there, and this is it. Here is our sign. Here's this. It's so big I can't even, okay. So here is the laundry room blues, and here is this here. That's what we got going on. Let's turn this down. And if you want to add more detail to this, you can. But I wanted to keep it simple. Like, I didn't want to add like a whole lot of stuff to it. I am going to use a little hot glue right there. Hold that down. Now, later on, I might do another one where I put a laundry room, a washer and dryer and all that extra. But this is something that I just wanted to hang in there. I wanted to keep it simple. And later on down the road, I may just spruce this up a little bit. And I'm just going to add a little more hot glue right there. But yeah, so here it is. Right here is the laundry day blues. And here is this part right here. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be. So let me try to slide back and hold it like this. So here is this. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty then. Here is this, and here is this. So we have our ironing board with our iron. We have our towels here that we have here, and we have our clothes hangers here, and we have our little shirt hanging with the clothespins. Now I will show y'all how I made these little hangers. So let's just take this out of the way. So here we have a hanger here. And I am looking for so what I did to make the hanger, I just went ahead and cut at an angle like this. Took that same stick, matched it up, and cut again. Then I took some hot glue, put a little bit of hot glue there. Take these two ends and stick them together like this. I wasn't quick enough and it dried. So hot glue, stick it together, hold that. Okay, this stick is not it's got something stuck to it. So let me grab another one. Okay, let's try that again. I have a new stick. I think I used that one to stir some paint or something, or some stain, so it wasn't working as good as I wanted it to. So there we have that. And then you're going to turn it over and you're going to line it up and you're going to cut again. So you have two ends like this. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put hot glue on one end. And we're going to go ahead and stick these two together like this. And once you do that, we're going to grab a little stick, a wooden dowel that I have here. And I am just going to go ahead and put it here. So we're going to cut here. And we're going to put that right across. So you're going to put a little bit of hot glue here, in here. And you're just going to stick that on into place. And you're going to let that dry. Now while that's drying, you're going to take some of that wire that we have here. And I'm just going to cut a little piece. And you're going to take your tweezers. And what we're going to do is we're just going to bend over a little bit like this. And I'm just going to bend it up. And then we're going to have a little hook that looks like that. You're going to go ahead, take your scissors, and you're going to cut again. You're going to take your hot glue, and you're just going to put a little bit of hot glue down on top of that little seam. You're going to take your little hook, and you're just going to hold that into place, allowing it to dry. And here you have your little hanger. Let's turn this a little bit so y'all can see. So yeah, here is the little hanger. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and put your post notifications on so that you will be notified every time I post a new video. And with that being said, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And I hope you all have a very nice day. Bye.